Hey, what's going on, guys? SeeJayAre here, back in the game room number 2 with Jamone 911.
How's it going?
We just got back from garage sailing. The first, basically the season opener for May.
Oh yeah.
Over 200 sales listed online around there.
Yeah, multiple community sales. Big time. Sales.
So really big day. We got a lot of great stuff. We're doing a little bit different format this year. You can find Jamone 911, Andrew's channel, in the link below. If you go ahead and click, go give him a sub. For those of you that don't know, Andrew is the main competition in my area, and he does just as well as I do. So you guys have seen over the years the stuff that I've been able to pick up. He picks up just as much. So go check him out. You can find his channel in the link below. And then he posts a video every Saturday like I do, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I try.
And then you can go see his live garage sale footage. He's got some really good in-car footage. A lot like JHMDF, for those of you that know.
Yeah, I have my hidden cameras on order, so I will be getting actual footage so you can see me make the deals and, you know, see what's at the garage sales. They are on their way. They're shipped.
Yeah, so we'll see. He ordered some cheap ones, so
that'll be fine.
I always tell people always ask me what camera I use, and I give them the link, but they don't want to spend. I think it was only 109 Canadian now with free shipping. It wasn't 140.
It was too much.
The thing is, you buy it once. Basically, you reap the rewards of my mistakes. I've had 6 cameras over the year: glasses, Bluetooth headset, fake Bluetooth headset things, and this is the one I'm sticking with. It's fantastic, good audio, good video. It's just a little pricey, but it's all metal housing. It's a really nice camera, and it's really inconspicuous. It's with the keychain, so you don't get faces and stuff. So, anyways, go to his channel, check out his live footage.
Please subscribe. I need more subs.
Yeah, go ahead and give him a sub. Like I said, his pickups are really good. So, yeah. So beautiful day. Lots of community sales. The Mannheim Garage community sale was this year. I started off there at 7 a.m. Just to get I got 20 or 30 sales under my belt before 8 o'clock, and that's always my goal.
Yeah.
That's like bonus time, I call it.
No, I went out at about 7 o'clock. I hit a few close to me, and then on the way I stumbled into the Beechwood community sale that wasn't even listed. It just was a few houses were listed.
I saw something about it, but it was vague.
Yeah, I didn't even see it, so that was awesome. And once I went in there, it was sale, 3 houses, sale, 3 houses, sale, 3 houses, sale. It was non-stop, so it was great.
So the problem is there was a big sale in Mannheim, which is a couple minutes out of where we live. We've cleaned it out over the years, so it's really not even worth it to go there anymore. So I just quickly want to mention, I forgot to mention, I've got the headset on because we're actually live streaming live on Twitch right now. It's Saturday, May 2nd.
Yep.
At 1:20 p.m. right now. So we live stream at 1 o'clock every Saturday, and we go through the live pickups. The YouTube video won't be up until the following Saturday. So if you want to see the stuff that we pick up live when we come home from that day, tune in at 1 p.m.
The day we get it. Like I said, in all my videos now, I say make sure you check out the Twitch stream. I'm on my way to his house right now, so make sure if you want to see what we get the day we get it, you gotta see us on Twitch.
So yeah, a good start. I'm pretty happy with how it went. I was telling him on the phone as we were driving around that I was 1 score away from it being a really good day, and I ended up hitting on that score. So we'll get into this and show you guys. How should we do this? I'll start with this little basket here.
Sure.
I just want to quickly show this off. One of the first pickups I made early this morning was this basket of, it's full. There's probably got to be 100 Pokemon in here. And I believe they're all made by Jack's Pacific. So I mean they're half decent. They're not McDonald's toys, but there's just a ton of them in here. I think this guy's name is
Machamp.
There you go. You know them more than I do.
I do.
There was a Geodude. Somebody was getting on my case for not knowing all the names of the Pokemon.
I can name them all.
It's like, isn't there 1,000 of them? Like that Pikachu or Pichu.
Yeah.
Anyways,
there's a lot.
I picked them up for Andrew. Andrew friggin' loves these. I don't even know.
Not me.
No, my son is. I don't even know how Andrew knows Pokemon. He's seen the cartoon like once or twice. and maybe seen a commercial or something like that. But anyways, the whole basket was $5, so there's probably 100 of them in there, so pretty cool.
That's a steal.
Do you want to jump into one of your pickups?
Sure. Yeah, I'll do this one. I grabbed a Game Boy Advanced, and it has
Nice.
Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World Advanced 3 in there. And I picked that up. It was an old lady sitting there with a bunch of crafts, but as always, I ask. Always ask. I say, do you have any video games, Nintendo, Game Boy, etc.? She says, I have a Game Boy inside. What will you pay for it? I say, well, I need to see the condition. And she brought it out. She wanted $20, but I got it for 10. So $10 for the Advanced with the Mario game.
Well played.
I'm done.
And the battery cover.
And the battery cover, and it's basically...
It's okay. I've seen far worse. It's not bad at all.
It's clean, yeah. So a clean Game Boy Advance, $10. I'll take that.
What would you say are the percentages of when you find games? What's the percentage of like were they out or did you have to ask?
Maybe 60-40, 70-30.
I was gonna say 50-50, 60-40. Yeah. Like a good amount of the time when we find games, it's stuff that's not actually out for sale. That's why you'll see I mentioned in the video today it was 11:30, and by 10:30, your body's kind of telling you, okay, it's winding down. But if you just really keep, like after 10:30, I probably hit another 30 sales.
Well, that was just it. Adam, who's with me, you'll see him in my videos, was like, oh, it's 10:30, you know, let's wind it down. And it's like there's like a pain in my chest. I'm like, no! Because if you go, they might not have games, but you could be that one person there who hasn't asked yet.
Exactly, and that's what happened today. I picked up a score at 11:30. Somebody was there a half hour earlier and picked up a Game Boy and games, but never asked if they had anything else. And you'll see that score. It's one of my best scores of the day. That somebody just didn't ask. So even if it's late in the day and somebody's already been there, that doesn't mean that it's game over. So even if you're in an area where you keep getting, oh, somebody was already here, even if people have asked, I find that like if I just keep listing stuff, and eventually they'll be like, oh, I do have some of that.
That's exactly it. Like if I would have asked that lady, do you have any video games, any PlayStation, Xbox, she would have said no. But because I said Game Boy, she went inside and brought me out a Game Boy.
And if you simply just say, do you have any video games, a lot of times it just gets shot down right away. No, we don't. But if you continue to list NES, Super Nintendo, N64, and I just keep going till it sounds like annoying. GameCube, PS2, PS3, no, we don't have any of that. Game Boy, Sega Genesis, no, nothing like that. Sega CD. And then finally sometimes they'll be like, oh wait, I do have that.
Well, I asked the people right at the end of the day if they had any games, kept going, said Nintendo Wii. The son went in and grabbed a Nintendo Wii, but when he brought them out, there were some Mario games. I got all excited, but the dad wouldn't go less than $15 a game. So I said, oh, I'm out.
You gotta know when to fold them. And early in the season, we're both more likely to spend more than we should on things.
Well, that's true, but all I'm thinking in my head is I spend $15 on one game, that $15 could go towards
10 games.
10 games around the corner. So I know.
Yeah, you gotta know when to just walk away. And if somebody starts that high, you'll see on the live footage that I saw a boxed and complete black Wii U that I really wanted because I don't have the black one. But she wouldn't move off of $50, which isn't bad. I feel like I'll find one of those in the next 2 years for 20 or 30. So
I found one with like a stack of Prime games. I paid $150 for it, but the games were like were like $300 just there. Yeah. So like
this had the box and everything. It hurt. I also passed up a PS3 with 2 controllers, one of those Pulse Elite headsets, for $100.
That's not.
I offered him 80 and he wouldn't budge.
Yeah.
I just felt like I would have been getting a deal at 80, 100, and it's still a good deal. But anyways, I'll get into my next pickup here. I've actually been saving these. Actually, perfect. At that sale where she had the Wii, she also had a massive haul of original Xbox games. I've seen 2 or 3 of these. I know there's one really good game in here. The Simpsons what's the Simpsons? Road Rage, which is a fantastic game. But the rest I didn't pay attention. I just grabbed them. I ended up getting all of them for $20. I think there's 30 something games here, so we'll go through these. Mech Assault 2, Lone Wolf, and I actually didn't check each one. I checked the first, the one important one that you'll see. And I could just tell that they're in pretty good shape. I know that they're all in here. I just Sometimes you just know. Not smart, not the smartest move, but ooh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have that. I'm gonna have to
Capcom
change that
too.
case. This looks cool. Yeah, Capcom, Robin Hood, Defender of the Crown.
Interesting.
I am intrigued by that one. I gotta check that one out. That's cool. I don't have it. Let's see if it's no manual, but I'll at least salvage that and keep it. I don't have it, so that's a pretty good one. Pirates: Legend of the Black Cat. I thought that would have been hat, but apparently it's cat. Prince of Persia: Warrior Within. I love finding Xbox games. Sands of Time, that's the first one. That's a fantastic game. They're all pretty good. Another Sands of Time.
I really like that game.
Interesting. Spider-Man. Enter the Matrix. Demon's Stone, that's a pretty good one. Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Manual for GTA 3. Constantine.
The movie game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, the movie was pretty bad. You never know, though.
It was bad in a good way, though. I enjoyed it.
Was it? Professional. Have you seen John Wick?
Oh, yeah.
So good.
That was amazing.
I love that movie. Professional Drag Racing 2005.
I showed that one to my dad. I'm like, it's like an 80s, 90s movie, but today.
Yeah, that's right. With the over-the-top violence. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King. That's gonna go. And then there's The Simpsons Road Rage. Basically, I saw the two games that were at the front. But good stack. What? There was one sports game in there, the drag racing game, if you want to call it a sport.
Yep.
And then here's the other box. We'll start with the big dog right away. Conker Live and Reloaded.
Excellent.
And it's in fantastic. Look at it. It's mint.
Crispy.
Let's see the disc. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's clean.
So that's worth it right there. What did I say? I paid $20 for all of these.
Yeah, that's a steal.
Splinter Cell, loved that game when it first came out. True Crime, Streets of LA. Thief, Deadly Shadows. I don't know if I have that on the Xbox. Okay.
Now you have it twice.
Thief, Deadly Shadows again. Oh, here's GTA 3.
So they're two different cases. Thief.
What?
One's black, one's green.
Yeah, it's just the case, I
Yeah.
guess. GTA 3. This is part of the Xbox collection.
That's the one that was missing from last
Are you
week.
sure?
Yes.
Perfect.
We had Vice City.
That's awesome.
So now you can complete that.
Last week we found the double pack and it was missing the one game. And that's the one it was missing. That's funny. Peter Jackson's King Kong. This is actually a really good game. I played on the 360. Wasn't quite a launch game, I don't think, but I had a lot of fun playing that in the 360. Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. I gotta move a little quicker here. Armed and Dangerous, pretty cool game. Okay, that's complete, just in a crappy case. Desert Storm 2. Great game here, Unreal Championship 2. Shrek, Shark Tale Double Pack.
Oh yeah.
Nice. The Sims. Need for Speed Underground. Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow. Conflict Global Terror. Far Cry Instincts. And the Atari Anthology. I actually really like these anthology games. They're kind of cool to have. So all of those were $20.
That's a steal.
I think she said there's at least 30 of them there.
Yep.
So that worked out really well. Alright, you want to do next one?
Yep. Get these Wii games out of the way. I came across a lady who was selling, she had an Xbox system and a Wii system and a mishmash of games. And she wanted like $30 for the Xbox system and $40 for the Wii. And I passed on those, but I said, what if I buy all the games? And she said, well, how much? I said, how about $1 a game? She agreed, so that's usually my go-to.
$1 a game.
To start at $1 a game.
That's pretty
and we
good.
go from there. But some of these Wii games aren't the greatest, but there's Xbox games that made up for it. So there's the Wii Fit. She had the Wii Fit board, but I don't want that.
It's too bad though. That was a great one for Nintendo Club points. It
Yeah.
was like 60. It was like 100 points. It was something crazy. 60 or I think it was 100.
I'm not sure what even has the points in it. Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Mario and Sonic's London Olympics. Again, they had the fitness board, so they have My Fitness Coach 2. Sims Castaway. Indiana Jones Staff of Kings, which is actually fun. Me and my son have played that. The GT Pro Series. And Batman the video game.
Not bad, buck a piece.
Buck a piece, I'll take them.
Okay, so this ended up being a pretty cool pickup. It's one of those sales that I marked down, kind of near that community sale, but a little bit outside. They mentioned Star Wars stuff, so anytime I see Star Wars stuff, I assume that there's a good chance that they're going to have video games. I'm into Star Wars stuff. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, but basically you can see Luke behind me there. That's a foreshadow of stuff I found. But I found a couple games there. Tomb Raider Legend. Nice one here. Star Wars Battlefront. I actually needed that one. I have part 2. Star Wars The Complete Saga on the Wii. And I will attempt to show you guys these. So we've got Luke. This is a Rogue Squadron. Rogue Squadron 3D. I guess it's the PC.
I'll move it over here.
The PC version.
Oh, the one behind it?
Yeah, pull that out and we'll show the one behind there. So we got Luke, and then this Boba Fett.
It's original.
I don't know.
They had those at J&J's. It's original.
It looks old. It looks like it could be. I mean, you would think that a newer one would have a higher res scan.
Yeah, and look at the bottom. Look at the writing on it.
There's some water damage at the bottom, but
For a life
yeah,
size.
1995. It's
Oh,
from the it's from
yeah,
that
really.
re-release. But still, I mean, I don't really care. I'm gonna keep it for myself anyways.
Yeah, well, it's
Oh well, just stick it over there, I guess. So
Boba
with
Fett will
that-
take out Luke.
And then what is this guy called? I forget.
Jawa.
Jawa, that's right.
Whoop. No, Boba Fett's taking
Anyways,
out
little
Luke.
Jawa. Actually, do you want to take that just in the hall there and grab the other one that's up there?
Sure.
Right there. There's one more. This one's kind of cool. Yoda. I'll leave that right there. That's perfect. Let's catch the ad. I mean, I paid $10 for everything, all 4 standees, and these games. You can't really argue with that. Battlefront's in great condition, complete with the manual. So
I love Battlefront.
$10. All right. Here we go.
Next. I'll just do all my PlayStation games at once. Okay, so I stopped at a few sales. It's funny, whenever I see a GT Snow Racer, I know that they have games because the original GTs is what we used to have. So I know that they're about my age, so they'll have some old games. And it's almost every single time I ask, do you have games? They bring up some games. I got PlayStation games from a few people. Again, all $1 each. No, I lie. One place I did 17 games for $20. So pretty much $1 piece.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'll go through them now. We got Pac-Man World 2, Justice League Heroes, and another brand new sealed game. Like last week, I found a bunch. Guitar Hero World Tour, SOCOM Navy SEALs, Spider-Man Friend or Foe, Outlaw Golf 2.
I love the Outlaw Golf game.
Yeah, Tetris Worlds, they're fun. Resident Evil X Code Veronica, I checked it. It has a bonus disc, but it didn't have a manual. EverQuest Online Adventures, The Getaway, MX vs. ATV Untamed, Need for Speed Underground, Thrillville, Crazy Taxi, and ATV Off-Road Fury 2. All $1 a piece. So when games are $1 a piece, as long as they're not sports, I pretty much fine.
Yeah, can't argue with that. Quick pickup here, a couple DS games. So in the States, it's very common for them to find loose.
Oh,
DS
I won't even touch them. I can't stand them.
I know, neither can I. Because GameStop ditches all the cases now, so there's loose games all over the place in the States. But it's actually a little more rare. Well, today it's funny because I saw mostly loose DS games, and usually they're in the cases here. But anyway, I picked up these six games for $2 total. So the first one's Jake Power Policeman. It's going to be hard for you guys to see that, but True Swing Golf, which I think that's an early golf title that wasn't too bad from what I remember. I think he used the stylus for it. Go Diego Safari Rescue, Wildlife Vet, Pets Wildlife Vet. SpongeBob Atlantis SquarePants. It's tough for you guys to see that, sorry. The best one of the bunch, and I really would have loved to actually have this, is Puzzle Quest Galactrix. The Puzzle Quest games are fantastic, and they're really good on the DS. So those 6 games, $2 total. I decided to grab them. And then at a sale just down the street, I picked up 6. Oh, this is a different one. I picked up 5 original Xbox games. I actually picked up a bunch from this guy last year. I think he worked at Microsoft because they all have Microsoft company store purchase on them. These are the last ones he had, the ones that I left there last year. So I got all 5 of these for $4. Lynx 2004. And these stickers are nearly impossible to get off. Whacked. Oddworld, Munch's Odyssey. That still has the seal on it, actually. Rally Sport Challenge 2. These are absolutely fantastic racing games on the original Xbox. And NHL Rivals. From what I remember, I actually liked the Xbox sports game. The hockey game and the baseball game. I remember being wowed by the graphics in the baseball game when it first came out. And then one more other pickup from their sale, Devil May Cry 4 for $1. Right, you're up.
Alright.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
I cranked the AC, but I knew it started to get warm in here.
Alright, here's 3 Sony titles I grabbed. 2 of them are at the same one where I got the Xbox and Wii game mix. There's Daxter for PSP, Transformers the game for PSP, and at another sale I asked them if they had any other video games. She says, we have tons of old games, but my husband's not here, and they're all his. Wouldn't even show them to me. Said, is he coming home soon? Can you call him? No.
Yeah, that's the time where you have to push a little bit,
Yeah.
but try not to be a jerk about it.
Yeah, I pushed, but then I had to back off. But
Yeah.
for $1, again, I'm a sucker for dollar games. I bought Little Big Planet for PS3 for $1. Why not?
You can't go wrong with that.
No.
DS score here, pretty nice score. DS Lite, this one is pretty much garbage. Hinge is trash. I guess you could probably use it for parts. I would bet you that the battery, no, look at that. What a tank. Still fires up. Maybe I'll let Teddy play with it or something.
That could be his.
Use it for parts. Anyways, when you hear the price, you'll understand. Well, I guess I'll go through the systems here. It came with 2 systems. This white one's actually in pretty good shape. It's missing the GBA slot and the stylus, but I can easily order those from dx.com. There is screen protectors on here, and the screens below.
Oh, broken hinge.
Cracked hinge. Still functional. It's just got a chunk missing from it. That's too bad. I didn't notice that. This one will go to Andrew. This will be Andrew's first DS. It works perfectly. It's just cracked there. That's too bad. No problem. He'll use that. He'll love it. It's got a GBA slot, which is awesome. So those 2 systems, 1 charger, action replay, and I always check, you gotta check everywhere for hidden games. I've got DS Lite cases coming out of my ears from over the years of garage selling, and a whole whack of games here. Unfortunately, all loose and no cases again. So we've got Spectrode's Beyond the Portal. Good one here, Mario 64 DS.
I saw loose Mario 64 DS at a sale. The guy wanted $5 for it. Loose.
Cool.
$5 for a loose DS game? Not in my life.
But for Mario, and like in his head, it's like a Mario game on the DS.
Yeah, but
It's not horrible.
no. But if we had the case,
Yeah,
sure.
it's not like I wouldn't get mad. Like, oh, that's too much. It's
I wasn't offended.
it's just
at
we
that.
wouldn't buy it.
No, I'm too cheap.
The Sims 2 Pets. Sorry, I'm kind of far. Let me move a little closer here. Sims 2 Pets. Imagine Fashion Designer. That's a great one.
Andrew's first DS game.
Yeah. Sega Casino. Gotta check that one out, actually. Casino game by Sega. That's cool. Guitar Hero On Tour Modern Hits. I'm actually pretty happy to get that because I picked up Guitar Hero in the box with a little attachment thing.
I picked up many of those over time.
I was happy to see one complete in the box finally. I see them laying around. Claudia with a Chance of Meatballs. Kung Fu Panda. I'm missing that camera. Brain Age, classic Brain Age, fantastic game. You find that 100 times a year at garage sales.
I think I got a.
Oh, here's a good one. Mario vs. Donkey Kong March of the Minis 2. Really wish that had the case. I don't think I have that. Mario Hoops 3-on-3.
Oh, I ain't seen that one.
I've got that one. It's yours if you want it. And another Brain Age. You really can't go wrong with a Brain Age. If you got a DS Lite, you've got to have Brain Age. So everything there was $10.
$10 for 2 DSs and all those games?
Yeah.
I would have bought that.
I mean, there's 10 games here alone, so no, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I asked her what she wanted. She said $10.
Done.
Actually, I think she might have said 5. And I had 10. I was like, I'll give you 10.
Alright. I'm basically running low now. But I'll go through all my Xbox games that I got. Again, all $1 each.
Yeah, big day for Xbox and PS2 stuff.
Yes, it was. So we got Peter Jackson's King Kong, Spider-Man, Black Hawk Down, MX Unleashed. I think that might be one that Steve's looking for. I'm gonna ask him. Cabal's Dangerous Hunt. Is that how you say that? Cabal's Dangerous Hunt. This one I'm happy to get. I'm gonna take this one home for my boy because we played the first one. I got Battlefront 2 there for the Xbox.
Are you picking up the new Battlefront when it comes out?
Oh yeah.
So that's actually a good game to hold on to right now. And the value of that's probably going to end up going up.
Yeah. SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. Need for Speed Underground 2. NASCAR 07. Forza Motorsports. TAC 2 Staff of Dreams. And Mech Assault Lone Wolf. Didn't you have that one?
Yes.
I think you did, yeah.
That was in my pile too. So the first thing I picked up today was at that community sale. It was at 7 a.m. They listed Nintendo DS. It ended up being an original 3DS model. They had $50 on it, which was a little bit more than I wanted to spend. I ended up getting it for $35. It's actually in quite good condition. The screens are pretty much scratch free, just a little dirty, and some wear on top. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's really, I'm pretty impressed. These things tend to take a beating. Mine and my nephew's is looking pretty rough these days. So pretty happy to find it. Hinge is great, and it actually came with Mario Kart. Well, that label's coming off. Mario Kart 7, so I really can't complain. $35 for that. It also came with the dock, the charger. It actually came with a car charger, which is surprisingly useful. Kind of nice to have. So $35 for that stuff.
Deal. Keep going. I only got a few left.
All right. I'd like to say that I'm close to being done, but
Not even.
I got a bunch of stuff here. Hold for 1 second here. I gotta get moving, man. This here. Can you hold that for a second?
Yep.
Don't come in here, Tina. Okay, so I will start out with this bundle. Actually, I'm going to start out with these two right here. Went to a sale early in the morning before 8 a.m. And I always say that's bonus time if you can get to sales before 8 a.m. So, man, it's getting warm in here.
Because they open a window.
I don't think it's going to help. And they're doing work outside. I had it open, so I actually had to close it. So anyways, I found a sealed copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. They had 10 on it. I got it for 5. Pretty happy to have that. It's really clean, sealed copy. I couldn't leave it there. That'll go into the collection. Went to a church sale or a school sale, and those never.
Where was the church at?
This was at. Where was this one?
That's the one at like Northfield and High Point?
Oh man, I went to like 4 of them today. That's another thing. There were so many community center sales.
I never go to those anymore because
they very rarely pay off. I'm trying to think which one this was at now. I think it was the one off Cortland, downtown. Anyways, I went in there, and I got a bunch of records there too. I went in there and I saw a guy table full of DVDs and stuff, CDs. I asked if he had games, just in case there was anything I was missing. I did miss it. He said there was a couple games. He had 3 crappy PS2 games, and then this. Bomberman Jetters. I actually thought this was a rare game, but apparently it's not. My buddy Matt looked it up. He said it's only worth like 10, 20 bucks maybe?
Generations is the rare one, I think.
Yeah. You guys will have to let us know in the comments below. And like I said, let us know in the comments below. We're doing like a friendly competition here at Garage Sale Wars. Let us know who you think won, SeeJayAre or Jamone911. And let us know if you just put winner, SeeJayAre or Jamone911. And then best pickup, let us know what you think the best pickup game-wise was for the day. So yeah, really happy to get that though. I don't have it in the collection. And I got it for $2. So a random sale, you guys will see on my live pickups, on the live footage, random sale down a random street, one table, guy sitting outside. I could see the green cases pulled up, big stack of original Xbox, couple PS2 and PS3 games. I got this whole stack for $10. So we'll go through what games we got here. Michael Jackson Experience sealed. For the Xbox 360, BioShock 2 for the PS3, BioShock for the PS3, the Burger King game, Sneak King.
I had to borrow BioShock. People say I've never played any of them.
Oh god, it's
people say that they're so good.
It's my second favorite game of all time, next to Metal Gear Solid.
I've never played them, really.
Oh
I haven't.
man, it's amazing. Gears of War 2. These are all complete in mint condition. Gears of War 3. Duke Nukem Forever. Another of the this one's sealed. Big Bumpin', this can be worth a lot of money. Big Bumpin'. These actually were kind of fun, this one especially. Pocket Bike Racer. A sealed copy of Black on the PS2. Call of Duty 3 Platinum. Batman Rise of Shinzu on the PS2, and these Batman games are...
That one actually came in a big box.
Did it? They're supposed to be really good. I remember seeing my buddy playing one. Batman Vengeance. The best one of the bunch for sure. The Warriors on the original Xbox. Fantastic game by Rockstar. Have you ever played this?
No.
So good. Have you seen the movie?
Yeah.
This game, it's a must play, man. It's really awesome. And the Xbox original Xbox version is fantastic. We have BioShock 2. You can skip this one. Play the first BioShock and then BioShock Infinite. And then the original Gears of War sealed. Quite a few sealed games today.
No, it was like my last week. I got like
That's
4 or
right.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
awesome.
one today.
So all those games for $10.
Steel.
That's awesome. 2, 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 games for $10. That's fantastic.
Hell yeah.
Okay, and keep going here.
Yep.
Picked up a plug and play. One of the few plug and plays you should really pick up every time you see it. This one's really great. Namco one. There's also, I believe, another Namco one that has. It's wireless. It comes out of its base, and it works really good wirelessly. So I highly recommend you pick that up if you see them. Namco TV games. What has it got? Pac-Man, Dig Dug, Pole Position, and Galaxian maybe. I can't remember. But really cool pickup. Got that for $1. Box of miscellaneous stuff here. A couple games. Midnight Club. ESPN. NFL 2K5. Actually, one of the few sports games you should pick up and play. This is still my favorite football game of all time. NBA 2K3 and nice SSX. That's probably the best one of the bunch. So those 4 games. A fat PS2, and who knows? You never know if these guys are going to work. I don't pick them up, but for the price that I paid, I will. I'm sure it'll clean up okay.
$5.
I paid $5 for this whole box, so
Yeah, there you go.
with the games.
Yeah.
The thing that sold me on it though are these 2 fishing controllers. 2 fishing controllers for this might.
They're actually PlayStation brand.
That's right. They're first part. Well, they're made by Agitech, but they're branded by PlayStation.
Yeah.
So these might. I'm guessing these are PS2. They have to be. I was thinking they might be PS1, but PS2 fishing controllers. Actually, I would pay $5 for those alone. And then we have a really crappy third-party
Yeah, and then
Super Pad.
black one too.
And then this one's a little better. This is Logitech. This is a PC controller.
Yeah.
This is actually surprisingly useful. It's got USB. You could use this for Steam. Not a bad controller actually. So yeah, all that stuff was $5. This wasn't from there. Sorry, that was separate. That was $1.
We're still so like total for that whole box is like $15.
No, the whole box was $5.
No, but everything, including the
Yeah.
360 games and all that stuff in there.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
yeah, that's a pretty good pickup.
All right, I'll do my last 4 games here. Last 4 games I got. Save the best for last. I had to pay a little bit more for them, but when they're these games, you just do that. I got a Pokemon White. It's complete. Pretty sure it even has the Nintendo Club points in it.
It's too bad. Can't
Yeah, too bad, but everything's in there.
I wonder if people are going to care about that, like collection-wise, if it has that in it down the
Who
road.
knows?
Because I threw all mine out.
Yeah.
I kept them in a stack, and I would go through them like a month and put them all in, and then I just got rid of them.
And then there's a
These are nice pickups.
yeah, Pokemon Soul Silver. That's all in there. Everything's there.
Complete mint. Soul Silver and
Heart Gold.
Heart Gold are getting increasingly
Both of them.
expensive, especially if you've got the box and the little walker thing.
Again, everything's in there. Can't beat that. And a Brain Age 2. And so I paid more than you normally would think. She had $10 each on those Pokemon games, and if you know your Pokemon games, they're worth a lot more than $10 each. But I got her to sell me all of it for $24, which was a weird number. I said 20. She came back with 24.
Yeah.
So for $24, I'm not going to argue for $4 and lose them because that was my best pickup of the day by far. You know, 3 Pokemon games.
I probably would have paid that for Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
Yeah, so
You know, I really wouldn't want to, but
yeah,
I wouldn't have left them there.
no, you know,
I probably would
you're
have paid 15 each, to be honest.
used to paying $5 a game or less for
Yeah.
DS games, and you hope that a Pokemon's mixed in there.
Yeah.
But she knew what they were worth.
Is that White 2? Oh,
White one.
I think White 2 is the only one I need on the DS now.
But that's it for me. That's my whole lot. Like I said, I left some games behind because they were just too pricey for me. I picked up as many dollar games as I could for you, and some stuff I'm keeping.
Yeah, so Andrew's helping me out this year, picking up stuff for me that he would normally leave. So those PS2 and Xbox games, he doesn't really collect for it, but if they're cheap enough, he's grabbing them for me.
And then he just trades me NES games I need for my collection to fill the holes, so it works out.
That's right. So early pickups in the day, I had hit these guys hard 2 years ago. This was in Mannheim.
Yeah.
And if you can go back and see it, 2 young guys, I picked up a ton of PS1 RPGs from what I remember. Anyways, I still had a couple things left. Just a random N64 game, PGA European Tour, pretty rough shape. And 2 Extreme, actually the disc was like mint. I love these Extreme games. I really loved the first one. I played that to death when it first came out. And then just 3 quick rap CDs. First off, I basically just picked these up to play in the car. I'm actually going to rip this one to my iTunes. I have iTunes Match, so I can rip this to my iTunes, and then iTunes will match that file and to their actual, like, basically I put this on my computer and it'll be like I actually bought it in iTunes. They'll give me the high quality 320 kilobyte MP3 files of this game, so super cool. Pete Rock, Soul Survivor, one of the best hip hop CDs of all time, hip hop albums. The Alcoholics, and Rap Essentials. This is famous for having the song Northern Touch. For you Canadians would remember that. It was a big rap song in Canada featuring a whole bunch of Canadian rappers. Yeah, that had Northern Touch on it. It was a blast of the past, playing that while I was garage sailing today. So I'm not actively picking up CDs, but as you guys saw last week, I picked up a couple to use for cases and stuff. So
yeah, the only non-video game thing I picked up was I have one of those outside country cookers, like the deep fryers.
Yeah.
But I never have anything to put the oil in afterwards.
Okay.
So it ends up going bad, or I throw it out. So the next time I want to cook, I have to buy more jugs of oil. So I bought one of those like big old glass, like people put pennies and shit in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like one of those big fucking.
Well, is it? Oh yeah, like
glass jugs.
Pennies. You said it right there.
Yeah, put people
I had
in
one
it.
and I put pennies
There
in it.
you go.
Okay.
I picked up one of those with a cork so I can
reuse the grease.
So I can put all the oil in.
Gross.
That's about it.
So I picked up, with that Pokemon pile of figures, I picked up these Pokemon DVDs for Andrew. He was super pumped. 25 cents each. I'm trying to remember. Random stack of games. Kid just went inside to see. He said, I've got some games I'm willing to sell. This is what he came out with. Just Dance 3 for the Wii. NHL Slapshot. Never actually tried it. Star Wars The Clone Wars. Batman the video game. Lord of the Rings The Third Age. NHL 12. And Sonic All-Stars Racing. Best one of the bunch. $2.
$2?
He's like, oh, give me $2. I was like, okay. So $2 for those. So this was my end of the day score. Like I said, I was ready to pack it in like 10:30. I was like, oh man, I kind of want to go home, but sometimes you just got to pull through it and keep going. I hit probably another 30 sales after 11 o'clock, and 1 or 2 paid off. This one specifically. And this has been this was the sale where somebody had already hit it and just got a Game Boy. And I just kept asking, and they said, oh yeah, I've got a bunch of Wii stuff and a PS2. They had these cases, white DVD cases in mint condition, so I can use these for spare Wii games that are in rough shape. So
Absolutely.
That was nice.
Oh yeah, if you ever need it, I have a Rubbermaid container full of Xbox 360 cases.
I need it. So we'll start with some of the Wii games here. We've got Skylanders, Spyro's Adventure.
This is the first one, right?
Yes. Skylanders Giants, that's the second one. The Blob, a really fun game. That's a great game. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09. These Tiger Woods games are actually pretty good. Yeah, so as I was saying, Tiger Woods PGA Tour, some of these are actually worth playing. The ones with the Wii Motion Plus apparently are really good for playing with the Wiimote swing thing, and it's supposed to be pretty fun. Game Party. Wii Play, classic. Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2010. A random stack of loose games. Ratchet and Clank Up Your Arsenal. NHL 2K8. Tiger Woods 07. Pac-Man World. SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Crash Bandicoot Wrath of Cortex. SOCOM 3. Ratatouille. Flushed Away, SmackDown vs. Raw, Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots, Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly, and Shrek 2. Bunch of loose games. Normally I don't grab them, but when you hear the bundle price, you'll understand. This ended up being a very, very good deal. And like I said, turned my day from being pretty good to very good. Here, I'll let you go through this stack.
Sure.
We'll go just so we can get them ready here. What is this? Kokoto Kart Racer. You guys will have to let me know in the comments below if you've played this. I don't know who made this, but it actually looks half decent. One that I was really pumped to find, Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. I don't have that.
No.
So pretty happy with that.
That's a unique one.
Yeah. Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. We've got 30 great games, random. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. And Red Steel.
And he also got Guitar Hero, Showtime Championship Boxing.
Interesting.
Say that before the match tonight.
Yeah.
Rock Band, World Party Games, Six Flags Fun Park, and Diamond in the Rough.
Nice find there.
Mario
Between
Kart.
that and the Donkey Kong Barrel Blast, that pretty much made the deal right there for what I paid, which I will tell you in a second. One DS game on the table, Call of Duty Black Ops. Basically, I just bought everything that was left on the table. A couple PSP games, Medal of Honor, Heroes, Secret Agent Clank, GTA, or no, Gran Turismo, and the Simpsons game. Two really good ones there. Those were included. And then finally, a silver PS2 Slim. I really like the silver one. The silver and then the white. I think the white is the hardest to find.
Yeah, I have a white one.
I kept the white one for myself too. The white one was the SingStar
Sounds like a
bundle.
Wii. Yeah.
With a memory card, always nice to find memory cards. The actual controller that came with it, and one that's kind of it's usable, but it's been used quite a bit. So all of that, the PS2, all the Wii games, every game I just went through, the DS, the PSP games, $25.
Yep, steal.
Can't go wrong with that. Picked up 2 massive boxes full of records. Probably close to 200 albums. A lot of hip hop, DJ type stuff. Hip hop singles. We got Def Jam. Here's a Method Man. The prequel, starring Street Life. Somebody was a DJ, and you never find hip hop records like this. So I think
You always find German church records.
yeah, German polka.
Yeah. Ugh.
Or Neil Diamond albums is what I always say. There was one more thing. I'm out of breath. Anyways, I paid Phil's Records like a quarter piece. I think it was like, my math's bad. I think I paid $30 for both boxes.
That's a steal.
So I couldn't pass that up. Anyways, guys, that's our pickups for this week. As I said, you can check out Jamon 911's channel in the link below.
Please do, and if you're watching my channel, make sure you check out SeeJayAre's channel.
And we'll be doing this every week. Like I said, we are live on Twitch right now. People are watching us as we go through this stuff. So we do that at 1 p.m. at twitch.tv/SeeJayAre. You'll find that in both of our channel links below too. So let us know who you think won this week. And are the best find of the week. So just let us know. Just say winner SeeJayAre, Jamon 911, and best find SeeJayAre, or best find, and then whatever you think that best find was for the week. I would probably say the 2 Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver.
That's pretty close. You know, Conkers is a good one.
Conkers, yeah.
Conkers is a good one because everyone loves it.
I guess Conkers is technically more uncommon. Yeah, Conkers might do it. That's kind of a toss-up.
Yeah.
Finding both of those together complete in the condition that you did.
Yeah, it's hard. They're mint.
Yeah.
That's
nice.
the best part.
So that's toss-up.
But quantity, you kicked my butt this week. I beat you last week, so.
So I'd say, well, but last week was preseason, so.
Oh yeah, preseason when he loses.
Preseason, so yeah, I guess we'd have to say it's 1-0, but we don't really care as long as chances are next week we're going to even it out, and over the season it's pretty even between us. So, like I said, check out both of our channels in the opposite link below, and yeah, stay tuned for next week's pickups.
Yep.
Anything else you want to say?
No, not really. That's about it.
Pretty good day. We're both happy.
Very good.
Anyways, guys, till the next episode.
Yeah. See you next week.